Hey, what's up, guys? For those of you guys who don't know me, my name's Frankie Finn, and I am the author of the book Beyond the Agency Box. Also, since 2007, I've built and scaled 3 different agencies to 100 plus simultaneous clients, and I've helped hundreds of people worldwide to live the whole agency laptop beach lifestyle. And today we're going to share with you something that I think is really important, which is safe, easy, effective alternatives to Facebook ads. If you guys have been banned by the Zuck, or you're just sick of doing all the split tests and everything everybody says you have to do with Facebook ads, which frankly speaking is a lot of fucking work and a huge pain in the ass, then this video is going to be a godsend for you guys. So let's get into it. So, full disclaimer, by the way, for those of you guys who run Facebook ads, I actually like Facebook ads. It's, I should say I have a love-hate relationship with it. It's made me a lot of money. I've spent a lot of client money and produced returns on that. Like, it's been good to us, our clients, been a great platform for leads and things like that. But I'll tell you 2 big drawbacks with Facebook. 3, actually. Number 1 is they can pull the rug from you at any given time. Anybody here who's ever had your ad account banned or something like that really, really fucking sucks. Especially like you get no warnings, you get no explanation. Like we've had it happen to us where we've had an account that like we just spent hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. One day, like Facebook's like, we don't like you anymore. Go fuck off. And the Zuck wields his magic ban hammer of doom. Second reason is, nobody will tell you this, but Facebook is the highest maintenance platform pretty much on the face of the earth. It's it's the opposite of set and forget. We actually just had somebody in our mastermind who was telling us they've been running Google e-commerce ads, and they have one client, they've been running the same ad for 4 years untouched. The client is happy with the ad, it's working. Their meeting every month is, yep, still working. That is the opposite of Facebook ads. You can't do that for 4 days on Facebook ads, because an ad that works for 4 days will stop working. So one of the big drawbacks is the highest platform. But I want to tell you the third biggest drawback is that all the gurus and all the courses all teach that the only way to grow a successful agency is Facebook ads. And they're fucking dead wrong. In fact, the most successful agencies that I know in my circle, actually, one comes to mind who uses 0 Facebook ads, has never ran them, and runs an agency that has almost 500 clients, each paying $10,000 a month. So do the math on how fucking huge that agency actually is. So here's the deal. If you are sick and tired of all your delivery and all those things depending on the Facebook ads, one of the things to think about is, what do people use Facebook ads for? And I'll tell you, the smart ones use ads to build their own list, their own audience, their own little communities and niches and things like that. And here's the key. Those people are often a lot easier to reach, a lot easier to deal with, and they've already done the fucking work for you. So when you understand this is why I'm so big on like white label deals or power partner deals for those of you guys who are new here. What a white label deal is when you go to somebody who has all your clients and you say, hey, give me a test client and I'll take care of them, and eventually you do it right, they'll send all their clients to you. Like I used to do this with web designers in my SEO agency, where they didn't want to do SEO, so I would let them sell SEO on as part of their company, and I would represent their company, and I would fulfill all those orders, and I could get hundreds of clients like this really, really quickly. This also works when you do this with power partners. So I'll give you a real example of the power partner strategy. And a little bit of this, by the way, is inspired, just so you guys know, Steve in our mastermind just had an ad on Facebook that generated $60,000 in revenue and spent $161. And the real key with it is how little he did. He didn't do all the split testing. He didn't do all the 18 variations ad copy, and just came up with a really, really bitchin' offer. And this principle, by the way, works anywhere. And so this is the agency owner I mentioned, by the way. His name is Seth, who has almost 500 clients paying 10 grand a month. Many of you guys listening to this would have your lives changed just having one client paying 10 grand a month. He's got 500, and I'll share his whole marketing system. It's really, really simple. He finds out where the top people in his niche gather already, right? Often those people have been already organized through Facebook ads into little communities. And he goes to the ringleader and he offers to pay them money to do some sort of exclusive training or pitch or content that he can put in front of those people, and he just offers to add some value, and he pays for that value, and there's no pitch, hard or soft. A certain percentage of those people come back to him. He doesn't need very many of them when you're charging 10 grand a month. So I've seen this, for example, firsthand, where he'll pay to get into the top masterminds for the top personal injury lawyers, and after he gives them some monies, they come in, and he'll teach them kind of, you know, here's how we're getting top rankings in SEO, and here's how we're doing all that. And then what ends up happening is, you know, he'll pick up 2-3 clients from that mastermind and do it again, and do it again, and do it again, and do it again, and that's his whole marketing system. But the reason I tell you that is most of those people have been organized through Facebook ads. That's the irony, right? So he's taking, somebody's run millions and millions of Facebook ads to figure out who the top lawyers are to get them into a mastermind, and then he just goes to the mastermind directly and agrees to pay. So this is the key understanding with all of this. Somebody has organized your audience already. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, and you can go and deal with them, and they're far easier to work out little deals with than Facebook, right? Like, if he goes to the mastermind owner and says, hey, I'd like to pay you $5,000 to do this free training for your guys. It'll take, you know, 45 minutes. I'm just going to give them a bunch of value. I'm hoping some of them will come work with me, but if they don't, that's okay too. Would you be open to that? That person says, yeah. They're not going to ban you, right? You don't get kicked out. In fact, often they'll, like, if it works, they'll want you to do another training for their other mastermind or some other thing, right? So there's all these opportunities that come out of it. And so I wanted to share this with you guys because, like I said, there's this Amishness in our community that says the solution to everything is a Facebook ad. And it's a very powerful tool, but it's far from the only fucking tool. And I'll see people who either don't have 10 grand to spend on ads or are sick of spending 10 grand on ads and not getting anywhere, think that, well, there's no way to grow a business without Facebook ads. And like I said, the most successful agency owners I know, at least monetarily, if you judge it exclusively by those dollars and cents, don't do it with Facebook ads. So I hope that's helpful to you guys out there that are just really sick of the Zuck. I'm a little sick of the Zuck. I try to minimize our use of the Zuck. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys in this video. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and may the force be with you.